Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 9. We're this and one more away from completing the Metallica Discography review series. And it is Saint Anger. Now, like I said in the last episode, I'm not going to go in depth. I'm just going to say what I think of the songs in just one word, and then give my thoughts about how much it's aged in the last 10 years. But we start off with the songs. Frantic, I thought it was a good song. Saint Anger was alright. Some Kind of Monster, I thought was the best song on the album. I thought it was a great song. Dirty Window, whatever. Invisible Kid, whatever. My World was alright, or good. Shoot Me Again was good. Sweet Amber was alright. Unnamed Feeling was alright. Actually, Dirty Window and Invisible Kid were terrible, but the Unnamed Feeling was alright. Purify was really good, and All Within My Hands was really good. So that's the short, sweet to the point about that. But now I want to talk about how much it's aged, and what really went down as far as the album went. This album started out being recorded in 2001, so shortly after the whole Napster controversy with Metallica, after they made I Disappear, which was an alright song for the Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack. But they had the controversy with Napster, which some people hated it, but you know what? I liked it because I've tried Napster, and I think it sucks. Plain and simple. And I'm glad Napster, I don't think, is really that big anymore, because it sucks, in my opinion. I tried it before, and it sucks. So, yeah. But, yeah, I only used it for like 30 seconds, and that was it. Never used it again. Never used crap like that again. Napster was just shit. So I'm glad they took him down. But anyways, the production on this album, they wanted to try to... Bob Rock, even though he's known for making great sounding albums, like he did with Black Album, Load and Reload, and Garage Inc. But Bob and the band tried to make it a raw sounding album to kind of give it a garage feel to it. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but they just didn't do that great of a job with it. Plus, the whole controversy surrounding Lars' snare drum. But yeah. That's really all I got to say about that. But Bob Rock played bass on the album because Jason Newsted, after the Sanitarium tour in 2000, like the springtime of 2001, he left the band to pursue his band Echo Brain that he had going for a long time. So he left the band to focus on that. And it took 2 years to record this album because of that, and also James Hetfield going into rehab for alcoholism and other addictions he had. And the band was kind of falling apart during the time. But they managed to get all of that worked out, and they're yet still around to this day, which is great. But Saint Anger overall, how much has it aged in the last 10 years? It's aged... it's aged good compared to the shitty pop music around today, like fucking the gay-ass Justin Bieber and the gay group One Direction, the fucking Jonas faggots, frickin' Miley Cyrus being a total dumb bitch, in my opinion, and all that shit. Saint Anger's aged good because of that reason, but I'm never listening to it in its entirety. I only listened to like 4 songs off it, I think, like Frantic, Some Kind of Monster, Purify, and All Within My Hands. Those would be the only songs I would even listen to from this album. Everything else was good, but I wouldn't really bother listening to it, or crap. But, yeah, I know this episode was shorter than the other ones, but that's because this is their worst album, but it's an okay album. But I just wanted to get short, sweet, to the point on some of the stuff on this album. But the next episode is nothing like this. Their recent album 2008's Death Magnetic is the final episode we've got. Peace.